Bonsoir, goedenavond. VERA de VERDAD. Benjamino Catena regisseerde al Pornodroom in 2002, al 20 jaar geleden dus. Ondertussen werkt hij op series zoals Quadra Antimafia, Palermo Ogi en het is hier dus zijn grote comeback met VERA de VERDAD. Pour jouer VERA, c'est Marta Gastini qui s'y colle, qu'on connaît puisqu'elle avait joué le rôle de Mina Harker dans Dracula 3D, qu'on avait projeté au BIFFF. Sorry. Ne voulais pas. Mais qu'est-ce qui pousse Benjamino Catena à prendre ses clics, ses claques et à partir au Chili pour tourner ce VERA de VERDAD? Eh bien, il va vous l'expliquer vous-même car il nous a envoyé une petite vidéo. Mais d'abord, déposez votre bière. Parce que Benjamino, il se pose beaucoup de questions.
First of all, I'm very proud to be at this festival because I think it's perfect for my film, VERA de VERDAD. We have all asked ourselves questions that have no answer. Life itself is a mystery that unfolds daily before our eyes, a mystery that we take part in creating. What is time, space, what life is made of, and our body? What happened to it when we pass away? The film is born from this challenge. What would happen to a human being if they were suddenly involved in a quantum phenomenon, a kind of system error in the energy matrix that allows us to exist and that interconnects the visible and invisible? What if time and space were to lose their connotation and became unhinged? VERA de VERDAD is born from the need to give a narrative form to this question, telling a story where life and death coexist, in which there is no certainty of what comes before or after, as if they were parallel dimensions where past, present and future become contemporaneous. The film follows in the footsteps of Vera, a young girl who disappears in Italy and somehow shares her vital energy with a man who lives on the other side of the world, in the Atacama Desert, the best place in the world for stargazing, Vera's greatest passion. Because of this spatial temporal paradox, Vera is at once a little girl and a woman who falls to earth, human and yet somehow alien. VERA de VERDAD is a film with many souls and faces. The story has mestizo connotations because the fantasy is hybridized with the science fiction, while at the same time embracing drama and romance. Despite this, the cinematic style is hyper-realistic, lucid, and occasionally documentary-like. This is the melting pot out of which our magical realism emerges, a language closely bound to South American storytelling tradition. VERA de VERDAD's story skirts the edges of reality by exploring forces that are not visible but are nevertheless tangible and strong, forces such as fear, love, pain, and the sense of infinity. We see and hear through the eyes and the ears of Vera, especially experiencing grief for the first time. Following the death of her beloved dog, Vera chooses to confront the unknown, seeking to find that which lies beyond infinity. Space and landscapes are portrayed as characters to reveal their most intimate nature. Italy and Chile are photographed in their specificity of lights and colors. On the one hand, we see Liguria with its deep blue sea, rocks and mountains. On the other, the Atacama Desert with its infinite skies, its spectacular ochre land, its saline marshes where the borderline between the earth and the infinite space becomes the symbol of the relationship between the human and the divine. Vera is not only a character in the film, she is also the engine that moves the other characters. Through her, Elias and the teacher, Claudio, will be able to confront their own fears of living and of dying, to understand that their conflicts can only be faced by being themselves until the very end. They will overcome their loneliness by discovering that they are truly connected to each other. They will understand this through the experience of their own bodies and Vera's body, not only on a theoretical or mystical level. They will have proof that we are all beings of light, and that we will all return to the light. But this existential journey will be told through their daily actions and interactions, with their struggles, their frustrations, and their fragility. Ultimately, our characters will save themselves by understanding that the path to happiness and fullness can only be found by choosing to love. I like very much to define the VERA stories like a secular leap of faith, a journey between science and the unknown. I was strongly influenced by the encounter between quantum physics and the most ancient religious and mystical traditions. We made this film with the bare minimum, with a small crew of missionaries, a solution that invigorated our own cinematic experience and allowed me to shoot in absolute logistical, technical, and narrative freedom. In the shadow of the radio telescopes towering over the deserts of Chile and perched on the sheer cliff sides of northern Italy, Vera's mantra became our own: where there is fire, there is light.